I love farming because it's in my blood. I love the sense of self-satisfaction of producing an article, food for human consumption, and delivering to the market.
What I like about farming is, I guess, the expanse and open areas and the freedoms that we still experience out here. It's a great life.
I'm fifth generation on Bingenbar. Bingenbar Farms is located about 50 kilometres east of Dubbo and somewhere around 50 kilometres north of Wellington in the district of Gollan. We farm an area of the order of 6,000 acres a year usually, with the remainder being improved pastures with a total of 9,500 to 10,000 acres.
I'm a third generation farmer. We own farms about 50 kilometres south of Narromine in central west New South Wales. We've been here for 3 generations, and just like Furney's with our flour mill.
In regard to this upcoming harvest, it could be the largest harvest I've ever experienced in my career. In regard to the management of that, we're thinking it could be a wet harvest insofar as that we're putting tracks on our header to be able to get over soft soils. We've engaged a contractor, another header, to be with us for our entire harvest program. We have 2 semi-trailers on farm to be able to handle and deliver the grain into our on-farm storages, where every 30-tonne load will be tested for protein and moisture levels.
After 2 years of drought in 18 and 19, fortunately we've got a good season at last and the crops are looking really good. And we're not long from harvesting those crops, and hopefully we can get them off safely without weather damage caused by too much rain on them when they're ready to harvest, which causes them to germinate, which can be a real problem in degrading the value of the grain.
We've got a multifunctional aspect on sustainability. From an early stage, Michelle and I have been involved with land care, planting upwards of 2,000 to 3,000 trees a year. We're using modern technology, modern farming practices to keep and retain our stubbles on the surface of the soil.
I'm a custodian of the land, and therefore I have an obligation to look after that land, especially if there is another generation coming behind me. We don't continually crop, so the soil gets a break so that it's not actually driven right into the ground, so there's nothing left. And our yields are probably as good as what they've ever been on land that we've had for up to 80 years.
Michelle and I have been able to do business with the Furney family since the 1980s, and we've been able to negotiate and come up with contracts that suit both us and Tim and Sarah. And that's one of the main reasons I keep dealing with Tim and Sarah.
I've been dealing with the Furney family for about 40 years. They're a private business just like ourselves. Well, Furneys themselves are farmers, so therefore they understand farming and the problems that we encounter. Why would you stop a good business relationship? So hopefully that will continue for both parties.
And I'm very confident that Bingenbar Farms are going to have a long and prosperous association with the Furney family going into the future.